Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now.
Somebody go help Tamar, please.
I beg you, please stop!
Listen, everybody, welcome in. And I had to make this video because I wanted to talk about this and have you guys share your all comments with me, because what the hell is going on with Tamar? Okay, so let's get into the story. So everybody knows that Tamar got engaged to JR because a lot of us, I'm speaking for myself, we saw the TV show Queen's Court with Evelyn Lozada, Tamar Braxton, and Nivea. And it was a pretty good show. I, for one, liked it. But that's not the point. The point is that she got engaged to JR at the end of it. And I am not just saying this for the sake of saying it. I swear to you guys that I always knew that JR was some sort of scam artist, weird guy. Okay, because for this man to just randomly be on this show, who claimed to have never known Tamar or none of her family, and the amount of kids that he has, I think he has like 9 kids or something, and he had like two babies that were just born when he went on the show with multiple baby mothers. One of the things that he would do in the show is that he would always be giving lavish gifts to her. And I mean, any woman I think is going to love when a man gives her jewelry or just gifts in general. But you could tell when someone's doing something genuinely and when they're trying to kind of trick you and lure you in. I remember also, this is the one thing that really sounded the alarm bells for me, was when he said that when his mother passed away, 2 hummingbirds appeared to him. And the reason why that just seems so suspicious is because if anybody is a fan of the Braxtons, we will all know that Tracy, who may rest in peace, loved hummingbirds and had hummingbird tattoos on her back that represented each one of her sisters. And after she passed away, they put her ashes in little hummingbird necklaces that each of the sisters carry around. So I'm like, dude, there's no way you didn't know that. Tamar, of course, fell for it, and they've been engaged ever since, and then they broke up a few months ago, and then this is the recent drama that's been happening. So this man, JR, was apparently spotted in some basketball game with this girl who's in the Zeus Network, which, listen, I don't really watch that, so I don't know much about this girl, but her name is Tommie. So I guess JR was with her, and then there's a whole drama. But what happened like these past few days is that, as everybody knows, Tamar is in her Love and War tour, which I was trying to go to her show in Dallas, but I was busy, so I wasn't able to go. But it looks like it's been a pretty good show. The other night, instead of enjoying the beautiful show that she's giving, she decided to have a little words for Tommie. Take a look.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game.
So, listen. I think Tamar messed up by calling that girl crackhead. She might be. Like I said, I don't know who the hell that girl is. But it looks bad on you to be in your concert, in your tour, in the middle of your performance, and say that about her, and then be like, I had to go get my man back. Like, I don't know, it sounds crazy. And I just know that the Tamar that I remember, like the Tamar from the Real, she would never be fighting over no man. I remember her one time on the Real saying she would never fight another female for her man. Some of y'all might think this is not fighting, but to me it is. These are fighting words. So of course, like I said, Tommie is from Zeus, so they're known to kind of, not hold back. Let's put it like that. So she put out a lengthy response to Tamar that we will look at now. Take a look at this.
He had a nice suit, and from there he was thirsty. He wanted to fly me out. What's wrong with me going to a game? What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That ass, and I sent him on his way. It wasn't the I don't know, middle class house that he lives in Atlanta. It wasn't the Bentleys, because I drive a Rolls Royce, that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points. I knew that I could no longer play this game. So it was a one-night thing. He never got no pussy. Let's get into it. One thing, JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no soul. That shit between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I'm not your problem. I don't know you. One I was drunk. I wish I was drunk right now. I wish I was drunk. Because now, your shit, JR. I'm about to white boy. I try to just let you eat my slaves. For the slaves, bitch. This why you calling me a crackhead? I did it for us. For us, bitch. You got me fucked. Now I'm about to. Silly me. I should have just reported. I should have recorded his head in my ass. But you know, I try to keep the moment personal. He never. The sad situation is, like, we're black. Tamar, I could say your name. I know I'm not a crackhead. I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up. Tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That people like that and trusting them, this be the problem. Y'all be and then wanna, yeah, we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of actually, because I'm at home right now with my man and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this internet shit. And he would never talk to you. You could never motherfucking get that.
Oh my goodness. First of all, way too many cuss words. Can we try to talk without so many cuss words? But listen, I guess she was mad. And with the things that she said about JR, totally believe her. I believe her 100% when she says that JR was talking mad-ish about Tamar. I believe her when she says that he kicked her out the house and that she had to go to Miss Evelyn's house. Those things just seem so personal for someone to just randomly make up. He definitely said this to Tommie. And for him to talk about how messy she is and that her concert wasn't really being sold out. Listen, I might break up with a girl, but I would look like a damn fool. Like, I would look so bad to be talking crap about her. And maybe, like, it even goes both ways. Even when the girl is talking crap about the guy. I mean, unless there was some sort of cheating, then I get that. But if it's just, like, petty stuff like this, like, oh, her concert wasn't really sold out. Like, that, bro, you look embarrassing doing that. And then Tommie also put out these Instagram DMs, which I will now put in the screen. So, I guess this is her texting him, and she says, "You wear these suits so well." So she was definitely into him too, okay? Like, let's not get that twisted. So then he says, "Thank you. They don't make him like me no anymore. You always look amazing in your shoots." Then she responds and says, "Definitely. Don't everyone isn't able, love." What? So then he says, "Thank you." Let's go to this other one. So he says, "Respect. We should grab dinner when you're available." She says, "Where are you located in LA?" He says, "Atlanta. My base law firm is there." Let me tell you something. I would not trust this man with no damn case. And there has now been an update. So Jeremy, whatever the hell his name is, went on his Instagram and said the following statement. "As a man, I stand on being accountable. I never should have gone out with this lady. I never should have had conversations with her. I regret all of it. I should have never done that to Tamar. She is an amazing woman. I did some dumb be while I was single. I love her and I'm glad I have my woman back. This too shall pass, and I'll spend the rest of my life protecting my queen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess the message is okay, but this is what these type of men like JR do. They know how to manipulate people. I'm not falling for this, but unfortunately, it looks like Tamar will. But I think that the point that Tommie Lee was trying to put out was that it was JR who was pursuing her. So like I said in the beginning, I think that where Tamar messed up was by calling her a crackhead. Listen, I get it. Love can make people do crazy stuff. So maybe if she had even just said in the concert, maybe she would have just been like, I had to go get my man back. Okay. I mean, it would still be weird, but okay. But for her to call her a crackhead, those are fighting words, you guys. That's not okay. I don't think that Tommie Lee would beat her up or anything, but I mean, I don't know. This video that she put out was very telling, and it kind of tells us a little bit about JR. And I like how at the end of the video, she pretty much said that at the end of the day, we're two women fighting against a man. Like, it's crazy. And another thing I want to say is, like I said earlier, what the hell is going on with Tamar? Why is this Grammy-nominated woman, who is the sister of a living legend, Toni Braxton, who had a hit show on WeTV, The Braxton Family Values, who's been on numerous talk shows and other programs, why is she even aligning herself with the Zeus crowd? Like, for bringing Chrisean onto the tour, that was weird. Not involving Tommie, that was weird. My only explanation is either Tamar's losing her mind, or maybe she wants the clout. Because, I mean, if we're going to be honest, Zeus, as ratchet as they are, they do get clout. Okay, like, they are pretty popular and people do watch. There's numbers in that. I don't know what's going on, but my final words are this. Tamar really has changed in the past 5 years, because she didn't used to be like this. She wasn't constantly in the headlines and fighting with people, feuding. Yeah, there might have been a few things here and there, but all this mess that she's been doing in the past few years of feuding with Candy, feuding with this one, feuding with that one, and now Tommie Lee, it is so unclassy because of the stature that Tamar was. And I think that at the end of the day, the problem with Tamar, and this is just me based on my observations, is that I think that Tamar needs to love herself. I think that she is insecure in ways, and I'm sure it has a lot to do with her childhood or her upbringing. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. But I do think that what we've seen of her is that she needs to have a better self-esteem. Like, fighting over this white man, like, what? That is crazy to me, you know, especially JR. But yeah, at the end of the day, if I could say one thing to Tamar is we love you. I'm personally always going to love her just because I feel like I've been invested in her journey, because I've seen so much of it. But my final words to Tamar are love yourself before everything, okay? And then you'll be okay. And that's for everyone else out there too. Love yourself and make sure that you are complete before you try and get into a relationship with someone, because someone is not going to complete you. You got to be complete before you go without with them. You guys, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Whose side are you on? Do you think Tamar is losing her mind, or do you think that she did the right thing by calling her a crackhead, or did she go too far? All your overall thoughts, let me know in the comments. You guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.